Yeah, Stranger Things. Stranger Things has finished. And I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I have seen it all now. I saw the final 2 hour episode yesterday. Basically, a movie length episode.
So
Um,
what's your spoiler-free review? Because I haven't seen it
I
yet.
I loved it.
Okay.
I think it the show as a whole kind of developed some issues in that there were an awful lot of characters in this final season, like 20
Yes.
odd characters, and I couldn't keep track of all of them because it had been so long since the previous season, and I wasn't one of those people that did a rewatch or anything like that. I know some people did that.
Right.
Also, a lot of the all of the I have trouble recognizing faces half the time anyway, and half of the characters were like 12 when they started filming, and now they're 45. So it's kind of like
Yeah. I mean,
some of them are like, who's that? I don't know. I don't know.
I think with any TV show where you have actors that are, starting as children or growing up, you have to suspend a bit of disbelief because the changes that people go through from the age of 12 to 20 is like,
Well, I think this one this one suffered particularly because there was so long between seasons. Because each season was supposed to be another year of high school. They were supposed to basically have gone from like 12 to about 15 or 16 or something. When in fact, the actors went from 12 to about 25.
I think
That was the
COVID
problem.
had big delays as well. I think they stopped
Mm.
filming during the pandemic
Yeah,
years as well, which, yeah.
yeah,
And other
yeah,
things came out about certain actors having grievances with one another. It's kind of whittled into light. So there's some HR things going on
yeah.
apparently. So
Well,
as we
the other,
speculate,
the other issue having so many people in it was sort of in the final 2 hour episode in particular. I noticed this, but it was kind of throughout season five. Like there were some people that just like got two lines.
yeah.
They were in it, but they were barely in it. I mean,
Mm.
memorizing their lines did not take long for that final episode because there was definitely a focus on some core characters, and some of the others were
Also
because there were
there.
so many of them. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It came to a conclusion. It was a big action spectacle. I enjoyed that about it. One thing I didn't like so much, and I know I've seen people online complaining about this, and people are a bit divided about it. Like Return of the King
Yeah.
at the end, it's got about 11 endings, which go on for
Yeah.
about half an hour. So the
Yes.
Duffer Brothers, who make Change of Things, saw that and they went, hold my beer.
Oh,
We
really?
can do
Okay.
better. So
Okay.
basically, the final episode is 2 hours long. The main plot finishes after an hour. It's an entire hour of endings.
Oh, wow. Well, I suppose it's funny you mentioned that because I just did a Lord of the Rings rewatch over Christmas because
Mm.
that's something I do every year. And yeah, the Return of the King does have the every minute you're like, oh, oh no. I remember watching it for the
Yeah,
first time when I
and
was
I was
younger in the
literally like that at the
cinema.
end of Stranger Things. I was like, is it finished? No. Is it finished? No. Oh no, there's still 30 minutes left. I've already seen 7 endings. Oh no, So that I think I know some people said they really liked that because it gave basically every character an ending. For me, I got to admit, I did get bored. I was like, okay, can we finish now?
Yeah, I mean, having not seen it, but I understand, I can already see why that might happen when you say you've got a cast of so many, and a lot of them have different storylines and things they're doing and they
Mm,
all converge, obviously. But
yeah.
yeah, I understand why you might want to settle that
It's
down
just
and
this
say
kind of
that.
thing where it's go, oh, that's the perfect ending. Oh, that was. Oh, okay,
Hmm.
stop it. Oh, that's the perfect ending. Wait, there's another. Oh, that was the perfect. Oh, wait, there's another. Oh, that. And each one of them. Don't get me wrong. There was nothing wrong with any of the endings at all.
Yeah.
They all had their play. They were all good. They all gave the appropriate characters a good ending. They were. Well, it's just there were so many of them, and they went on for an entire hour.
Oh, there we go. Well, I guess the reason we're talking about this on the Tabletop News Show is because it has lots of Dungeons and Dragons references in and loads of tie-ins with the brand. I think we're going to talk about a brand tie-in just later that I clocked and
You
noticed.
spotted, yeah.
Yes.
One thing last thing I'll say about Stranger Things, I'm not going to give spoilers,
Okay.
but I will say, watch the
Hmm.
end credits. It's not like there's an end credit scene, but all throughout the
Oh,
end credits, they've kind of got artist drawings of the characters and things like D&D stats and D&D maps. The end credits are all like D&D themed, like handwritten D&D themed stuff.
Oh,
And it's very,
nice.
very, very, and that's not a spoiler at all. It's just so cool. And some
Yeah.
of them, occasionally you'll get stats for something. Sometimes you'll get a map of something. Sometimes you'll get a stats for a magic item or something, or a spell, things like that.
Yeah.
All kind of like hand drawn and like written in a kid's kind of like graph paper or whatever. You know, old school style. It was very, very cool.
Well, that's cool. Well, I'm planning on watching some of it this evening, so maybe next week I'll be able to come in with a bit more to say.
Tell me which one was your favourite ending.
I will do. Okay.
Of the